Good morning, third grade students. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020, and this is the Power Up lesson Power Up video for lesson 101. If you have not done the facts up on top, I'd like you to please pause the video and complete them, and then when you're done with those, come on back and resume the video. Here we go into the next part, the jump start. This is where I'd like you to find some white space, or maybe on the back, if it's possible. I'd like you to count up by halves from 5 to 10. I'll give you a hint. You're going to start at 5, and then you go 5 1/2, 6, and I want you to keep going from there. So I want you to count up by halves, starting at 5, ending at 10. The next one, I would like you to count up by fourths, starting at 4 and ending at 6. Once again, count by fourths, starting at 4, ending at 6, and I'll go ahead and help you get started with that one. So you'd start at 4, and then 4 1/4, 4 2/4, 4 3/4, and I will stop there and I will let you work on it. If you need time to work, go ahead and pause the video now before we get to the next one. The next one, the box that has the pencil in it, I would like you to write a multiplication and division fact family using the numbers 8, 4, and 32. So you're going to be writing a multiplication fact family using the numbers 8, 4, and 32. Remember, there are 4 facts that you need to write down. The next one, it is the box there, the rectangle that has the ruler in it. So you're going to have to bring out your ruler. And I'm going to have some parents kind of check this one because it'll be kind of hard for me to see on this one. But I'd like you to draw a line segment that is 3 1/4 inches long. So first I want you to draw a line segment that is 3 1/4 inches long. Then I would like you to slide your ruler down to the end of your line segment that you just drew. And I want you to make it 2 1/4 inches longer. So slide your ruler down to the end of the line segment that you just created. And then I want you to draw or continue drawing the line segment another 2 1/4 inches. So make it 2 1/4 inches longer. The last step I'd like you to do on this problem is I'd like you to then move your ruler back to the beginning of your original line segment. And I want you to write down on the side what is the length of the full line. So how long is that full line that you just drew? Go ahead and pause the video if you need more time. Alright, the next couple, A, B, C, D, these are our mental math parts. So for letter A, it is number sense. I'd like you to subtract 98 minus 39. Subtract 98 minus 39. Letter B, 83 plus 47. 83 plus 47. Letter C. How many months are in 7 years? How many months are in 7 years? Now here's a hint. 1 year has 12 months in it. So try to figure out how many months would be in 7 years. Letter D, this is algebra. I am not going to draw out the chart because I don't think you third graders are going to need it. You guys are a lot smarter than this. I know you guys will get this with just hearing me say what the problem is. Okay? Letter D, it's algebra, and it says a table shows costs for bookmarks at the school fair. How much do 5 bookmarks cost? Well, before we can get to that, we need to know that 1 bookmark cost 11 cents. So 1 bookmark costs 11 cents. 2 bookmarks would cost 22 cents. 3 bookmarks would cost 33 cents. 4 bookmarks would cost 44 cents, which means 5 bookmarks would have to cost what? Remember, you can pause at any time and then rejoin us if you need more time to be working. I'm going to jump down to the problem solving, and I'm going to go ahead and start to draw this out, and then I'll have you pause and I'll have you work out the answers. Then I will go back through and I will have all the answers for you, so you can check your work on today's Power Up. Alright, the problem solving reads, the number 10 is a triangular number because 10 objects can be arranged in the shape of a triangle. Notice how the number of objects in each row of the triangle increases. And the picture that they have for you is, I'm going to use X's, they use dots, so if you do have your book open, it's going to be the same thing. Okay, notice there are 10 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why they're saying that 10 is a triangular number. Now, if you look at each row across, there is 1 X in that one. In the second row, there's 2 X's. In the third row, there's 3 X's. And in the fourth row, there's 4 X's. Here's the question. Use this pattern to find the number of, the book says dots, I'm using X's, so find how many X's there would be in a triangle shape if there were 8 total rows. So what you're going to do is copy this down, and then you're going to want to extend until you get to 8 in a row. I'll start you off. So the next one would have 5 X's. You want to do the next 6, 7, and 8, and then tell me how many total X's there would be. Go ahead, pause the video, and you can go back and rewind if you need to. Otherwise, I'm going to start reading off the answers here shortly, including how many marbles were in that jar from yesterday. Alright, the box that has the pencil in it, I wanted you to do a multiplication and division fact family using the numbers 8, 4, and 32. So you should have 2 multiplication facts, which would be 8 times 4 equals 32, and 4 times 8 equals 32. Then you also needed to show 2 division facts, and that would be 32 divided by 8 equals 4, and 32 divided by 4 equals 8. Once again, with the line segment, have mom or dad help you check this one, but all together, that whole line, after you started with 3 1/4 and then you made it 2 1/4 or 1/4 inch longer, it should be a total of 5 1/2 inches. Letter A for numbers or mental math, it should be 98 minus 39 equals 59. Letter B, 83 plus 47 equals 130. Letter C, there are 84 months in 7 years. Letter D, this is the bookmark one. 5 bookmarks would cost 55 cents. For the problem solving, I'm not going to draw it all out because I don't think I have enough room on my whiteboard. But after you've put all your X's and had 6 in this row, 7 in the next row, and 8 in the final row, altogether you would have drawn 36 X's. That brings me to the answer from yesterday. How many marbles were in that jar? After doing a couple of estimation skills, we came up with an actual number of 231 marbles. I counted them out yesterday. There was 231 marbles. I understand that yesterday's lesson was a little bit difficult to do by way of the video, but I tried to make it and adapt it, I guess, the best that I could for this sort of delivery of the lesson. Alright, with that, that ends the Power Up for Lesson 101. Thank you for watching, and you can tune into the lesson video shortly.